Picture humanity a century from now, cities floating in the sky, diseases eradicated at the genetic level, minds connected to the cloud, and journeys to distant stars that today seem like science fiction. This is not a fantasy of imagination, it is the logical extrapolation of the technological, scientific, and societal trends we are witnessing today. The next 100 years promise a transformation of life itself, physically, mentally, and socially, driven by accelerating advancements in physics, biology, computing, and space exploration. The questions we must ask now are both exciting and profound. How will we live? How will we think? And how will humanity evolve when our technology reshapes the very limit of possibility? The coming century promises a revolution in medicine and biotechnology that will fundamentally transform human health, lifespan, and the very definition of what it means to be alive. Over the next 100 years, the focus of medicine will shift from treating disease to preventing it at the molecular and genetic level, moving from reactive care to proactive intervention. Already, technologies such as CRISPR gene editing allow scientists to precisely alter DNA, correcting genetic defects that were once considered immutable. This capability opens the door to eradicating inherited disorders, curing certain cancers, and even engineering immunity to viral infections before they can take hold. Imagine a future where a child is born not with the burden of hereditary disease, but with optimized health and resilience built into their very cells. This is not a distant fantasy. The trajectory of scientific progress points unmistakably in this direction. Nanotechnology will play a central role in this transformation. Nanobots, microscopic machines capable of navigating the human body, will act as vigilant guardians, repairing damaged tissues, eliminating pathogens, and monitoring physiological processes in real time. These devices could circulate continuously through the bloodstream, identifying and neutralizing threats long before they manifest as symptoms. The result is a profound extension of human health span. Diseases that currently claim millions of lives each year, such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, and neurodegenerative disorders, could be reduced to minor inconveniences or eliminated entirely. Unlike traditional medicine, which reacts to illness after it occurs, nanomedical systems will operate preemptively, correcting cellular errors and restoring homeostasis before damage accumulates. The integration of biotechnology with advanced computing will further accelerate this revolution. Artificial intelligence can analyze vast datasets of genetic information, clinical trials, and molecular interactions to predict disease risks, optimize treatments, and design personalized intervention. Every individual could have a bespoke health profile, enabling treatment tailored to their unique genetic, metabolic, and environmental context. Such precision medicine will transform clinical practice. Physicians will no longer rely on standardized protocols, but on data-driven strategies optimized for each patient. In effect, medicine will become a predictive science, allowing humans to live longer, healthier, and more productive lives. The very concept of aging may be redefined as cellular rejuvenation, gene therapy, and nanotechnology converge to slow, halt, or even reverse the deterioration associated with time. Parallel to these advances, regenerative medicine will emerge as a cornerstone of human longevity. Stem cell therapies, tissue engineering, and biofabrication will allow the repair or replacement of damaged organs, creating the possibility of indefinite organ renewal. Imagine a world where heart attacks, liver failure, or kidney disease no longer carry the weight of mortality, because replacement tissues can be grown on demand, derived from the patient's own cells to avoid rejection. The combination of regenerative medicine with molecular diagnostics and AI-driven monitoring creates a dynamic feedback loop. The body is constantly observed, threats are anticipated, and repairs are executed at a cellular level. This convergence transforms the human body into a semi-autonomous system capable of maintaining and even enhancing itself over time. Moreover, the next century will witness the convergence of biotechnology and mind-enhancing technologies. Neural implants and brain-computer interfaces will enable monitoring and intervention in neural function, allowing early detection of cognitive decline, treatment of neurological disorders, and potential the enhancement of memory, learning, and sensory perception. Disorders such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and epilepsy may be prevented or mitigated through real-time modulation of neural activity. The combination of genetic, cellular, and neural intervention will create a new era in which both body and mind can be maintained, repaired, and optimized, extending human vitality and intellectual capacity. The implications of these developments are not merely medical but societal. Longer, healthier lives will alter demographics, economies, and social structures. Retirement ages may extend as people remain productive well into what we now consider old age. Populations could grow healthier and more active, shifting societal priorities. From crisis care to prevention, education, and innovation, ethical and regulatory frameworks will need to adapt to new realities, ensuring equitable access to these life-extending technologies and addressing questions about the societal impact of dramatically prolonged lifespans. Wood resources, employment, and social support systems be adjusted to accommodate a population living centuries? These are the pressing questions that accompany the promise of biotechnology, highlighting that scientific progress must be matched by foresight in policy, ethics, and governance. In tandem with medical breakthroughs, artificial intelligence will amplify human cognitive capacity, reshaping our relationship with knowledge, learning, and decision-making. AI will no longer remain a tool for processing information. It will become an extension of human thought, enhancing memory, reasoning, and creativity. Brain-computer interfaces will allow direct interaction between human neural networks and AI systems, enabling instant access to vast repositories of knowledge. Learning a new language, mastering complex mathematics, or understanding advanced physics could occur almost instantaneously through a direct cognitive interface. In essence, the human mind will be augmented, merging biological intuition with computational power to create hybrid intelligence capable of solving problems at scales previously unimaginable. This cognitive enhancement will revolutionize education and creativity. Traditional learning methods, which rely on repetition, memorization, and increment comprehension, will give way to immersive, instantaneous knowledge transfer. Students will not merely study, they will experience the integrated acquisition of skill and understanding. Creative professionals, scientists, and engineers will be able to simulate complex scenarios, test hypotheses in virtual environments, and iterate at speeds that far exceed unaided human capability. The synergy between human insight and artificial intelligence promises a renaissance in innovation, as augmented minds tackle challenges ranging from climate change to interstellar exploration. Furthermore, cognitive enhancement raises profound ethical and philosophical questions. As humans merge with machines, the definition of intelligence, identity, and consciousness may evolve. Access to cognitive augmentation will be a critical social issue. Disparities in access could exacerbate inequality, creating new divides between enhanced and unenhanced individuals. Society will need to confront questions about consent, privacy, and autonomy in the use of neuroaugmentation technologies. Balancing the benefits of cognitive enhancement with ethical responsibility will be essential to ensuring that humanity navigates these advancements in ways that promote both individual and collective well-being. The integration of AI into human cognition will also accelerate problem-solving and innovation in medicine itself. Intelligent systems can analyze vast amounts of biomedical data, simulate drug interaction, and design new therapies at scales that far surpass the capacity of any human team. Coupled with brain-computer interfaces, humans could engage in real-time collaboration with AI systems, iterating solutions to complex medical and scientific challenges with unprecedented speed. This convergence of biotechnology, AI, represents not only the extension of human life, but the expansion of human capability, allowing us to transcend current limitations in knowledge, creativity, and physical health. Taken together, these developments, biotechnology that repairs and optimizes the human body, and AI that extends and augments human cognition, point toward a future in which humanity's potential is amplified in ways that today seem extraordinary. Lifespans may extend dramatically, mental capacity may increase manifold, and human health may reach levels once considered impossible. The boundaries between biology and technology will blur, creating a new paradigm in which humans are no longer constrained by natural limitations, but empowered by a seamless integration of living systems and intelligent machines. The next 100 years will not merely be about survival or incremental progress, they will be about transforming what it means to live, to think, and to flourish in an era of unprecedented scientific capability. The transformation of energy production, and environmental sustainability will be among the defining achievements of the next century, reshaping civilization and the very relationship between humanity and the planet. For centuries, human progress has been powered by finite resources, coal, oil, and natural gas. These energy sources fueled the Industrial Revolution, expanded global economies, and enabled the rise of modern technology. Yet they also created unprecedented environmental challenges, climate change, pollution, and the degradation of ecosystems. Over the next 100 years, humanity will transition to energy systems that are virtually limitless, clean, and sustainable, fundamentally altering both economics and ecology. Fusion power, long considered the holy grail of energy, promises to replicate the processes of the stars, producing massive amounts of energy from minimal fuel, with no greenhouse gas emissions and virtually no long-lived radioactive waste. Unlike fission reactors, which rely on heavy, rare materials and produce dangerous byproducts, fusion harnesses isotopes of hydrogen, readily obtainable from water, to release energy in a reaction that is inherently safe and self-limiting. Advances in magnetic confinement, laser-induced inertial fusion, and alternative plasma containment strategies suggest that practical, large-scale fusion reactors may become a reality within decades, supplying humanity with an energy source that is both abundant and environmentally benign. Beyond terrestrial fusion, humanity will also harness energy from space itself. Satellites equipped with massive solar arrays will capture sunlight without atmospheric interference, transmitting energy back to Earth via microwaves or laser beams. Space-based solar power offers continuous, global energy availability unimpeded by weather or the day-night cycle, providing a clean alternative to terrestrial grids. In combination with advanced energy storage systems and smart distribution networks, these technologies will allow societies to meet the demands of an expanding global population without exacerbating climate change. The widespread availability of clean energy will also facilitate new industries, enhance global connectivity, and reduce geopolitical tensions historically associated with competition for fossil fuels. Energy scarcity, once a driver of conflict and inequality, may be replaced by energy abundance, enabling a new era of innovation and collaboration. The environmental impact of these technologies will extend beyond energy production. Climate engineering, once considered speculative, may become an essential tool in stabilizing planetary systems. Techniques such as carbon capture, atmospheric seeding, and solar radiation management could mitigate the effects of global warming, restore ecosystems, and protect coastal cities from rising sea levels. By combining predictive models, AI-driven monitoring, and precise intervention strategies, humanity may gain unprecedented control over its planetary environment, reversing decades of damage and creating sustainable habitats for future generations. This approach represents not merely mitigation, but a proactive stewardship of Earth, transforming the relationship between civilization and the biosphere from one of exploitation to one of balance and care. Simultaneously, the distribution and utilization of energy will drive societal transformation. With energy scarcity diminished, economies will shift toward knowledge-based, innovation-driven systems. Automation, robotics, and artificial intelligence powered by abundant clean energy will revolutionize production, transportation, and logistics. Factories may operate continuously, powered by fusion or space-based solar grids, producing goods with minimal human labor. Transportation networks, from self-driving vehicles to autonomous air and sea transport, will be electrified and optimized, reducing emissions while enhancing efficiency. Energy abundance will also enable advanced water desalination, climate-controlled agriculture, and large-scale habitat restoration projects, addressing resource scarcity in ways previously considered unattainable. Space exploration and colonization will be one of the most transformative aspects of the next century, fundamentally reshaping humanity's perspective and capabilities. The first permanent colonies on the Moon and Mars will mark the transition from an earthbound civilization to a spacefaring species. These settlements will initially rely on robotic precursors, autonomous systems capable of constructing habitats, extracting resources, and performing maintenance without constant human oversight. By leveraging AI and robotics, humans will minimize risk while maximizing efficiency, establishing sustainable outposts capable of supporting larger populations over time. Lunar bases may serve as hubs for resource extraction, scientific research, and energy generation, while Martian colonies will test the limits of human adaptability, technological innovation, and societal organization in alien environments. These early settlements will also function as laboratories for solving fundamental challenges: radiation protection, closed-loop life support, and efficient resource utilization that will inform future off-world expansion. Advanced propulsion technologies will further extend humanity's reach. Chemical rockets, though effective for initial exploration, are limited by fuel requirements and speed constraints. The development of nuclear thermal propulsion, ion drives, and even speculative concepts such as antimatter engines or fusion-based propulsion will enable faster, more efficient interplanetary travel. These technologies will reduce transit times between planets, allowing for sustained human presence on Mars, the outer planets, and potentially beyond the solar system. Robotic explorers, guided by artificial intelligence, will venture to distant moons, asteroids, and exoplanets, gathering data, conducting experiments, and preparing for our human arrival. This synergistic relationship between human ingenuity and autonomous systems will allow humanity to explore and inhabit regions of space that were previously unreachable, expanding both our knowledge and our sphere of influence in the cosmos. Colonization will also drive innovation in closed ecological systems. Life support technologies capable of recycling air, water, and nutrients will be essential for sustaining human populations in harsh environments. These technologies will have terrestrial applications as well, informing sustainable agriculture, water management, and urban planning. By perfecting the ability to thrive in extreme environments, humanity will learn to optimize resource use, reduce waste, and create resilient infrastructures on Earth. Space exploration thus becomes both a frontier of discovery and a laboratory for solving global challenges, demonstrating the intimate connection between extraterrestrial ambition and planetary stewardship. Beyond physical colonization, space exploration will transform human culture and philosophy. The realization that humanity is not confined to Earth will fundamentally alter our perception of identity, cooperation, and destiny. As humans become a multiplanetary species, geopolitical and cultural perspectives will expand to embrace a planetary and eventually interstellar horizon. Concepts of citizenship, governance, and societal responsibility will evolve to accommodate communities that span worlds, time zones, and even orbital platforms. Humanity will be compelled to think in terms of civilizations rather than nations, and in terms of cosmic timescales rather than immediate political cycles. This shift in perspective may foster global cooperation, shared purpose, and a sense of stewardship for both Earth and humanity's expanding sphere in space. The technological convergence of energy, environment, and space will also have profound implications for science and exploration. Advanced energy systems will power massive telescopes, particle accelerators, and planetary probes, accelerating discoveries in astrophysics, quantum mechanics, and planetary science. Humans will be able to observe the universe in unprecedented detail, test theories of cosmology, and probe the fundamental laws of nature with precision unimaginable today. The interplay between energy availability and exploration capacity creates a positive feedback loop. Energy enables exploration, exploration generates knowledge, and knowledge drives technological innovation, propelling humanity forward at an ever-accelerating pace. Moreover, the establishment of off-world colonies and energy abundance will transform economics and human ambition. Resource scarcity, once a defining factor in societal conflict, will diminish, allowing civilizations to focus on creativity, innovation, and exploration. Human labor will increasingly shift from survival-oriented tasks to endeavors that require imagination, strategic thinking, and ethical judgment. The economic structures of the future may prioritize knowledge, sustainability, and planetary stewardship over mere extraction and consumption. Societies will have the capacity to invest in long-term projects, intergenerational research, and ambitious ventures that today seem aspirational or impossible. Finally, the integration of clean energy, climate management, and space exploration creates the condition for humanity to approach its potential as a multiplanetary, technologically advanced civilization. By harnessing fusion power, space-based solar energy, and closed ecological systems, humans will achieve unprecedented control over both terrestrial and extraterrestrial environments. This control, combined with the expansion into space, will not only secure humanity's survival, but also expand the boundaries of what civilization can accomplish. The next 100 years promise to be a period of profound transformation, where the interplay of energy, environment, and exploration reshapes life on Earth, extends humanity to new worlds, and redefines the very trajectory of our species. The evolution of computing technology over the next century promises to fundamentally alter not only the tools we use, but the very limits of human knowledge, understanding, and capability. Quantum computing, a field that is in its nascent stages today, will likely mature into a transformative technology capable of solving problems that classical computers cannot even approach. Unlike traditional binary computing, which relies on bits that exist in a state of either 0 or 1, quantum computers leverage qubits that can exist in superpositions, allowing them to process vast numbers of possibilities simultaneously. This exponential increase in computational power will enable simulations and calculations of extraordinary complexity, from modeling the behavior of entire biological systems at the molecular level to exploring the deepest mysteries of the cosmos. Problems that once required centuries of computation could be solved in mere hours or minutes, opening doors to scientific discoveries that are currently beyond our imagination. In the realm of chemistry and pharmaceuticals, quantum computing will revolutionize drug discovery and material design. Traditional drug development is a laborious, iterative process, often take decades and billions of dollars to bring a single medication to market. Quantum simulations, however, will allow scientists to model complex molecular interactions with unprecedented accuracy, predicting how drugs will behave in the human body before they're synthesized. This capability will dramatically accelerate the development of new treatments targeting diseases that have long eluded effective therapy, from cancer to neurodegenerative disorders to rare genetic conditions. Likewise, the design of advanced materials superconductors, ultra-lightweight alloys, and energy-efficient polymers will be transformed, enabling breakthroughs in construction, transportation, and energy systems that today seem unattainable. The marriage of quantum computing and human ingenuity will produce a technological renaissance, redefining what is possible across multiple scientific disciplines. Beyond chemistry and materials science, quantum computing will also transform our understanding of fundamental physics. Theories of the universe, including quantum gravity, dark matter, and string theory, involve mathematical complexities that are currently intractable with classical computation. Quantum computers will allow physicists to simulate these systems with precision, providing insights into the deepest questions about the origin, structure, and fate of the cosmos. Concepts that today exist only as abstract mathematical models may be tested and visualized, potentially answering questions about the formation of galaxies, the behavior of black holes, and the underlying structure of space-time itself. In this way, quantum technology will serve as a telescope not only into distant space, but into the fundamental laws that govern reality, expanding human understanding to scales previously considered unreachable. In parallel, the development of artificial intelligence will continue to accelerate, converging with quantum computing to produce forms of intelligence far beyond current human capabilities. Machine learning algorithms running on quantum processors will be able to analyze data at an unprecedented scale, identifying patterns, correlations, and causal relationships across enormous data sets. This capability will revolutionize decision-making, research, and innovation, allowing humans to tackle problems of extraordinary complexity, from climate modeling and ecosystem management to the design of global economic systems. The synergy between human insight and machine intelligence will amplify our ability to solve problems, creating a feedback loop in which AI accelerates discovery, and discovery, in turn, informs the development of even more powerful AI systems. The integration of quantum computing with AI will also have profound implications for cybersecurity, cryptography, and information management. Current encryption methods, which rely on the difficulty of certain mathematical problems, may become obsolete in the face of quantum processors capable of solving them rapidly. This shift will necessitate the development of new quantum-resistant cryptographic techniques, ensuring that digital communication, financial transactions, and sensitive data remain secure. At the same time, the ability to process and analyze information at such scales will enable more sophisticated monitoring of complex systems, from global supply chains to ecological networks, allowing societies to anticipate and respond to challenges with unprecedented precision. The implications extend beyond technology into economics, governance, and security, emphasizing the need for foresight, ethical frameworks, and international collaboration in the deployment of these transformative tools. Parallel to the computational revolution, human civilization will undergo profound transformations in governance, ethics, and societal organization. As technological capabilities expand, the decisions we make about their application will define the trajectory of human development. Superintelligent systems, capable of designing solutions far beyond human comprehension, will require frameworks of oversight and alignment with human values. Governance structures will need to adapt to an era in which intelligence, both artificial and collective, can act on global scales, influencing economies, resource allocation, and societal well-being. Ethical considerations will no longer be abstract discussions. They will become central to the operation of civilization itself. How do we ensure that the immense power of computation and AI serves humanity equitably? How do we prevent the concentration of influence and capability in the hands of a few, or the misuse of technology in ways that could threaten societal stability? These questions will demand new institutions, laws, and cultural norms capable of managing both technological potential and human aspiration. Societal adaptation will also extend to education, employment, and personal development. As quantum computing, AI transform problem solving and creativity, traditional methods of learning may become obsolete. Individuals will increasingly rely on augmented cognition, AI-assisted decision-making, and immersive knowledge transfer to acquire skills and understanding. Education will evolve from rote memorization to the cultivation of intuition, judgment, and ethical reasoning, the uniquely human qualities that machines cannot replicate. Employment structures, too, will shift as automation handles increasingly complex cognitive tasks. Humans will focus on roles that leverage creativity, strategic insight, and empathy, complementing machine capabilities rather than competing with them. The integration of human and artificial intelligence will create a society in which the scope of human endeavor is expanded rather than diminished by technological augmentation. Furthermore, the evolution of computational power and AI will profoundly affect science and discovery itself. Human researchers collaborating with intelligent machines capable of processing and simulating at quantum scales will be able to test hypotheses, design experiments, and explore theoretical models in ways previously unimaginable. Entire branches of knowledge, from medicine to astrophysics to ecology, may be explored and understood with a depth and speed that far surpass human cognition alone. This partnership will democratize discovery, enabling more rapid advancement and application of insights across disciplines. The synergy of human creativity and machine computation will redefine what is scientifically possible, ushering in an era of accelerated progress that fundamentally changes humanity's understanding of the natural world. The implications for space exploration are equally profound. Quantum computation will allow the modeling of interstellar trajectories, resource utilization on other planets, and the design of advanced propulsion systems. Combined with AI, humans will be able to simulate and optimize entire space missions before any physical implementation, reducing risk, cost, and uncertainty. Autonomous robotic explorers guided by quantum-enhanced intelligence will prepare extraterrestrial environments for human habitation, extracting resources, constructing habitats, and monitoring conditions in real time. The integration of computational and artificial intelligence capability with space exploration technologies will enable humanity to reach farther into the cosmos, exploring planets, moons, and potentially exoplanets with a precision and efficiency unimaginable today. At the philosophical level, the development of quantum computing and AI challenges humanity to reconsider the limits of knowledge, cognition, and creativity. Problems once deemed intractable, from understanding consciousness to modeling the evolution of the universe, may become accessible through the combination of human insight and machine computation. As we confront questions about the structure of matter, the origins of life, and the future trajectory of civilization, the integration of these technologies will provide unprecedented tools for exploration and understanding. Yet, this power comes with responsibility. The ability to simulate, predict, and manipulate systems at such scale requires ethical guidance, foresight, and a commitment to using knowledge for the benefit of all humanity. Ultimately, The convergence of quantum computing and AI will redefine the boundaries of possibility. We will live in a world where computation can model the universe, optimize human health, accelerate innovation, and expand exploration into space. Scientific discovery will be democratized and accelerated, enabling solutions to challenges that today seem insurmountable. Humanity will operate in partnership with machines, capable of enhancing cognition, simulating reality, and proposing solutions far beyond unaided human capacity. The next century promises not merely incremental progress, but a fundamental transformation in how knowledge is acquired, applied, and leveraged for the betterment of civilization. By harnessing these technologies responsibly, humanity will extend its understanding, expand its reach, and redefine the very limits of what it means to explore, create, and thrive in an era of extraordinary computational capability. As humanity advances over the next century, the evolution of identity and consciousness will become one of the most profound areas of transformation. The integration of technology into our bodies and minds through neurointerfaces, augmented reality, and AI-enhanced cognition will blur the traditional boundaries between biological and artificial intelligence. Already, brain-computer interfaces allow for direct communication between neurons and digital devices, enabling control of prosthetic limbs, communication for individuals with paralysis, and even rudimentary memory augmentation. As these technologies improve, they will expand human perception and cognitive capabilities, creating a hybrid intelligence that merges the natural strengths of the human mind with the computational power of machines. This convergence will redefine what it means to be human, challenging long-held philosophical and ethical assumptions about identity, autonomy, and consciousness itself. The human brain, once limited by biochemical processes and neuronal speed, will become a node in a vast network of intelligence, interconnected with artificial systems capable of analyzing, predicting, and enhancing cognition at unprecedented scales. This transformation will fundamentally alter human experience. Memory, thought, and perception may be enhanced or extended, allowing individuals to access collective knowledge, process complex information instantly, and perceive the world through augmented sensory modalities. Imagination and creativity may be amplified as AI systems provide suggestions, simulations, and insights that extend beyond the limitations of unaided human thought. These advances will also raise profound ethical questions. If the human mind can be modified, enhanced, or interfaced with machines, who owns the resulting thoughts and memories? How do we preserve individuality, privacy, and agency when consciousness itself can be augmented or extended digitally? The answers to these questions will shape the evolution of society, culture, and personal identity in ways that we are only beginning to understand. Simultaneously, the philosophical and existential implications of these developments will challenge humanity's understanding of life and consciousness. If machines can mimic, enhance, or even surpass human cognition, the distinction between human and artificial intelligence will blur. Consciousness, creativity, and self-awareness may no longer be exclusive attributes of biological organisms. This raises questions about moral and ethical responsibility, the rights of sentient or semi-sentient systems, and the definition of intelligence itself. Societies will be compelled to reconsider legal frameworks, cultural norms, and ethical principles to accommodate beings whose capabilities extend beyond human comprehension. Humanity may find itself sharing cognitive space with intelligences that are our creation, yet independent, requiring a rethinking of coexistence, cooperation, and stewardship. The integration of enhanced cognition with societal systems will also have profound practical implications. Governance, decision-making, and problem-solving on local, national, and global scales may increasingly rely on the collaboration between human judgment and augmented intelligence. Predictive models powered by AI and enhanced cognition could optimize urban planning, resource distribution, and environmental management, allowing societies to respond to crises more effectively and proactively. Conflict resolution, economic planning, and scientific research could all benefit from the amplified reasoning capacity of hybrid intelligence, reducing errors and inefficiencies that have historically hindered human progress. In effect, the enhancement of individual cognition could scale to enhance collective intelligence, enabling humanity to address complex challenges with unprecedented sophistication. Space exploration and the expansion of humanity beyond Earth will serve as another arena in which the evolution of identity and consciousness becomes evident. As humans establish colonies on the Moon, Mars, and eventually beyond the solar system, Cognitive enhancement and AI integration will be essential for survival and adaptation. Colonists will rely on augmented intelligence to manage life support systems, navigate hazardous environments, and conduct complex scientific experiments remotely. The isolation and challenges of extraterrestrial life will necessitate new forms of social organization, psychological resilience, and cultural adaptation, further shaping the evolution of human identity. Space exploration will thus act as both a catalyst and a proving ground for the development of hybrid intelligence, pushing the boundaries of what it means to be human in environments far removed from our evolutionary origins. Moreover, the expansion into space will shift humanity's perspective on civilization and its place in the cosmos. As humans inhabit multiple planets and orbital habitats, national, cultural boundaries will give way to a planetary consciousness. Governance and collaboration will increasingly be framed in terms of collective survival, sustainability, and exploration. The ethical and philosophical implications of managing human life and artificial intelligence across multiple worlds will force a re-evaluation of responsibility, purpose, and societal cohesion. Humanity will no longer be earthbound, but cosmic in scope, requiring a level of foresight, cooperation, and ethical consideration that is unprecedented in history. This cosmic perspective will transform not only our scientific and technological priorities, but also our cultural narratives, values, and collective imagination. The evolution of consciousness and identity will also influence the arts, culture, and human expression. As humans merge with intelligent systems and expand cognitive capacity, new forms of creativity will emerge. Music, literature, visual arts, and performance may integrate augmented cognition, AI-generated inspiration, and immersive experiences that extend perception and interpretation beyond traditional limits. Cultural production may become a collaboration between human imagination and artificial intelligence, creating works that are richer, more complex, and more multidimensional than anything conceived by humans alone. This fusion will redefine aesthetics, authorship, and the experience of art, challenging society to appreciate creativity in new multidimensional ways. In parallel, the philosophical implications of these transformations will resonate through ethics, religion, and personal identity. Humans will be forced to grapple with questions about mortality, the nature of self, and the moral status of hybrid or artificial intelligences. Lifespan extension, cognitive enhancement, and the merging of consciousness with machines challenge the very foundations of human meaning and purpose. Individuals and societies will need to redefine what constitutes a fulfilling life, how to cultivate virtue, and how to maintain empathy and ethical reasoning in a world where cognitive power can be amplified beyond natural limits. The cultivation of wisdom, judgment, and moral insight will become as critical as technological mastery, ensuring that the immense capabilities of the future are wielded responsibly and for the collective good. Finally, the next century will require a careful balance between embracing technological possibilities and preserving the essence of human experience. Enhanced cognition, AI integration, and space colonization offer unprecedented opportunities for exploration, creativity, and problem solving, but they also demand vigilance, ethical foresight, and a commitment to human values. As humans evolve into hybrid intelligences capable of perceiving, analyzing, and shaping reality at unprecedented scales, the stewardship of these powers will define the trajectory of civilization. The choices we make in integrating intelligence, consciousness, and technology will determine whether humanity thrives as a harmonious, ethical, and exploratory species or becomes overwhelmed by the very powers it has unleashed. The evolution of identity and consciousness in the next 100 years is not merely a technological story, it is a story of humanity itself, a narrative of adaptation, moral responsibility, and the quest to understand and expand the potential of life in an era of extraordinary possibility. In conclusion, the next 100 years promise a transformation of humanity on a scale unparalleled in history. From extending life and enhancing cognition to harnessing limitless energy, exploring the cosmos, and redefining our very identity, the choices we make today will shape the trajectory of civilization for generations to come. Technology will expand our capabilities, but it is our wisdom, ethics, and imagination that will determine whether these advances serve the greater good. Humanity stands at the threshold of a new era, an era where we can not only explore distant worlds and unlock the secrets of the universe, but also elevate the essence of what it means to be human by embracing innovation responsibly, cultivating our uniquely human qualities and daring to imagine boldly, we can ensure that the next century is one of discovery, growth, and profound opportunity. Thank you to all the viewers for joining this journey into the possibilities of the next 100 years. Your curiosity, engagement, and willingness to envision the future are what drive these conversations forward. Stay inspired, keep exploring, and continue imagining the extraordinary horizons that humanity can reach together.